I'm here with Chris Ferguson. Took home the win here in the Freddie Smith Memorial and $15,000. Tell me about that move that got you to the front in the opening laps there.
Well, kind of felt like the bottom was the place to be. Even though they worked the track, I think probably Ben and Trent maybe was thinking the middle top because of where they worked it, but I hit the bottom just right, and that's all it took. When we hit the bottom, they kind of slipped up out of the way, and when they slipped out of the way, I was just there to take the position. So, and then after that, we just controlled our own pace, and that's a good thing. I've led a lot of races here, so I kind of know. I think I have an idea of what to do in lap traffic. Almost got myself in trouble one time, but besides that,
yeah. Tell me about that, because that was like the one time where the Ross and Trent kind of closed it on there.
I knew I couldn't run behind them, and I tried the middle. So then I was like, you know what? I've won a lot of races on the outside here, and I've passed lap cars on the outside, and I kind of know how to hit it. And I hit it really good, but it was still slimy, and I jumped over the cushion, and I kept it out of the fence, and I was like, yep, we're not ever going to do that again the rest of the race. So I learned my lesson there, and then just kept it around the bottom after that.
Did you kind of know when you had that long green flag run how big of a lead you had? You were ahead by an entire straightaway.
Yeah, I could see my guys, and I was just pacing myself. It seems like we were driving hard, but sometimes the easier you drive when it's slick, you get faster. And we were watching they were watching the times, and we were half a second quicker at times, and I was under driving the car. So I mean, the Stinger race car was it was really fast. Like the Fox shocks, like we just kind of nailed it tonight. Like in the heat race there, I was pretty good, but the adjustments that we made, we were really confident about it. And as soon as, like I said, we got to the lead, I knew we were going to be tough to beat. But then when I watched the sticks get bigger and bigger, the more the race went on, I kind of knew it was my race to lose at that point.
I know I heard you over talking here with some other folks about the tires there, and you got maybe a little nervous at the end because they got a little bald.
Yeah.
Tell me about that, how you kind of managed those towards the end to take on the win.
Definitely, anytime you have a 50 lapper, and even though it's night now, it was a day race, you have to be careful. Learned a lot of times. I've led races and blew a tire with 1 or 2 to go, and if you could tell on the restarts, I was restarting with a really fast pace. That way my tires weren't slipping. You know, when you restart really slow pace and you gas up, you tend to slip the tires. We didn't want no part of that, so I was just doing my best to drive as straight as I could and doing my job. You know, I've learned a lot racing here for 20 years. Chris Madden and Jonathan Davenport, Brendan Overton, a lot of really good racers have won these races, and you know, you just don't slide your tires and you can make it in a 50 lapper. So I mean, I don't think we had more than 5 or 10 left, but we had enough to get it done.
What's next on your schedule here in 2025?
This is our last race of the year, but I'll be visiting the Dome, Gateway Dirt, with my seat company, Victory Seats. We'll be at PRI. And I think we're also going to Tulsa Shootout and Chili Bowl with the seat company. So even though I won't be racing, this is a great way to end the year. I'm looking forward to expanding with the seat company and still being at the racetrack, and just kind of, you know, we don't really get no downtime now. We get a little bit of a break. That's my wife's anniversary next weekend. Me and my wife's anniversary. So
congratulations.
We're gonna 1 year anniversary too.
Oh.
So but we've been working so hard. I don't know. We got a lot to do, but you know, we're just gonna enjoy the off season, get this car stripped and freshened up, and then I feel really good going into next year.
All right. Well, congratulations, and I look forward to seeing you next year.
Thank you.